Welcome to our kitchen at Dancing Bear Ranch on Howell Mountain. My name is Brian Streeter, Culinary Director at Cakebread Cellars. Today I'm going to be making pickled shrimp with Bloody Mary sauce to pair with our Napa Valley Sauvignon Blanc. We've chosen to serve Sauvignon Blanc with this particular recipe, being that one, people really love shrimp. Not many people you run into that don't like shrimp. Two, shrimp and Sauvignon Blanc have a real beautiful relationship together, so I think they complement one another really, really well. What I think is really nice about our Sauvignon Blanc, is, especially as being a chef and you're thinking about wines to serve with food, is that bright acidity. It's wine that shows a lot of nice fresh fruit to it, a lot of citrus, melon, and that vibrant acidity forms the backbone of the wine. So we've got a large pot, fit about a gallon worth of water. We're gonna season that with salt, a few bay leaves, which you can crush between your hands, some thyme sprigs, a couple of cloves of garlic, a few allspice berries, dried allspice, mustard seed, and celery seed. And we'll bring this to a boil and let all those seasonings boil together for about 5 minutes to distribute the flavors. Water's come to boil and you get your seasonings in there and they should sort of distributed their flavor. Now we've got whole shrimp. And these are large shrimp, so there's about 16 to 20 of them to a pound. We're gonna cook them in the shell. This gives the shrimp a little bit more flavor and protects them a little bit from drying out. We're gonna bring that back to a simmer and then turn them off and let them cook for about 5 minutes. Setting them on a sheet pan so they're nice and flat and they can cool a little bit faster that way. You let these cool at room temperature or pop them in the refrigerator. When they're cool enough to handle, we'll peel them. And then with your knife, you just want to cut not too deep, but sort of along the arc of the back. That way you can scrape out and remove any intestines that might be in there. So we get shrimps all peeled. Now we're gonna slice up red onion, celery, lemon, and a little bit of rice wine vinegar, slivered garlic, celery seed, and mustard seed. Toss that all together to marinate. So you slice this thinly. Cut the onion into quarters. Slice this thin. Lemon, I've got nice Meyer lemon from the property, which is actually a cross between a lemon and an orange, quite common in California. Go ahead and remove any seeds. More often than not, you know, what you find in the grocery store are called Eureka lemons. They're a little bit tartar. Go ahead and feel free to use that. Also a little bit of slivered garlic and mustard seed and celery seed. Rice wine vinegar, add a little bit of acidity. Toss all this together so it's nice and distributed. Cover this and put this in the refrigerator so that all the flavors can develop overnight. All right, to make our Bloody Mary sauce, we've got tomato puree. We're gonna add just enough tomato juice to thin this out a little bit. A couple shakes of Worcestershire, dash of Tabasco, or 2 or 3, squeeze of lemon juice. I have chili lime salt, just adds a little bit more heat to it, and a little bit of salt. And then this is Bloody Mary sauce, so we just need a little bit of vodka in here. So you could use prepared horseradish in a jar. It's gonna have a lot more zing to it if we use fresh. Trim off the outside and grate this on a grater, so you should be able to smell that. This out a little bit more. And then ideally this would sit for probably 15 minutes or so to let all those flavors come together as well. And then we're ready to serve. I'm just gonna dress the shrimp lightly with some extra virgin olive oil, just a lightly coat. Give it a toss one more time. And then our Bloody Mary sauce, I'd like to serve it in sort of a shallow bowl like this. Cover the bottom of the plate. I think 5, 6 shrimp probably per portion. Make sure you get some celery, onion, pickled shrimp with Bloody Mary sauce. We've got our finished dish. We got our pickled shrimp, nice and bright and fresh. Nice sweetness to them. The vegetables that are in there had a nice crunchy component to it. And then we got our zippy sauce that's on the bottom there, which I think really complements the bright acidity in the wine. So like with like, it definitely matches up to the brightness and the freshness of the dish with the wine. To get today's recipe or learn more about our wines, visit our website at cakebread.com. Cheers.